The shocking truth about declining erections. Most men think that erection loss happens out of nowhere, but the reality is much more surprising. There are silent signals your body sends every day that you might be ignoring, and these signals are draining your potency without you noticing. Today, you're going to understand why this happens and how to stop your erection from dropping month after month. Pay close attention, because what you're about to discover can completely change your intimate life. And remember, everything starts in the next few minutes, so don't blink. What's most surprising is that these factors have nothing to do with old age, as many believe. In fact, they affect young and mature men alike, and the sooner you understand this, the faster you regain control of your performance. With each topic, you'll connect the dots and realize that the solution is within your reach, as long as you know exactly what to fix. So stay with me until the end, because the tips you're about to hear are direct and actionable. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content that can transform your sexual health. The 3 most common reasons erections decline. Right off the bat, you need to understand that erectile decline almost always comes from 3 main pillars: impaired circulation, hormonal imbalance, and psychological factors. These 3 elements work like the legs of a table. When one fails, the whole performance collapses. And the biggest problem is that many men try to correct only the symptom without realizing that the real cause is hidden in one of these fundamental areas. Once you see these reasons clearly, everything begins to make sense and the solution becomes much simpler. This is where the turning point begins. Throughout the next topics, we will break down each of these reasons and show exactly how they affect your body and, of course, how to strategically fix each one. You'll notice that with just a few adjustments, your erection can regain much greater power, rigidity, and duration. This is your starting point to fully restore your performance and confidence. If this content is already helping you understand your own body better, leave a like and subscribe to follow the next essential steps. Reason 1: vascular problems and how they sabotage your rigidity. An erection is, above all, a vascular event. If blood doesn't reach the penis with enough force or doesn't stay trapped inside it, rigidity simply won't happen. Minor vessel damage, early plaques, high cholesterol, or constant sedentary habits silently reduce blood flow. Men only notice the final result: loss of power, weak erections, and trouble maintaining them. Once you understand that erections depend on artery health, you begin to see your performance in a whole new light. This is the first point most men never realize. These vascular issues can develop slowly, and men believe everything is normal until the day it isn't anymore. The body gives signals: fatigue, shortness of breath, difficulty maintaining physical rhythm, and even numbness in the extremities. All of this indicates poor circulation. And when that happens, the penis is one of the first places to feel it. That's why fixing the vascular cause can be the most powerful step toward restoring your erection. How to fix vascular problems practically and safely. Improving circulation starts with small changes that create a massive impact on your potency. When you increase the frequency of light aerobic activities, such as brisk walking, biking, or moderate running, your arteries begin working better, delivering more blood throughout your body. Reducing fatty foods and controlling cholesterol also make a direct difference in erection rigidity. The goal here is simple: clear the blood's path, because when the road is clean, erections respond much better. Additionally, habits like quitting smoking, reducing alcohol intake, and managing stress transform vascular health in just a few weeks. Cigarettes stiffen the arteries, while excessive drinking reduces the ability to keep blood trapped in the penis. When you eliminate these silent saboteurs, your body starts working in your favor. The result is more firmness, better response, and greater confidence. Reason 2: hormonal imbalances that crush your performance. Hormones are the fuel behind your sexual power, and when they drop, your erection inevitably suffers. Testosterone, for example, is responsible for desire, energy, firmness, and responsiveness. When it's low, you feel a gradual decline in interest, rigidity, and even overall daily energy. Many men confuse this with normal tiredness or aging, but in reality, it's the body begging for balance. Without adequate levels, your erection loses intensity and becomes harder to maintain. Beyond testosterone, other hormones can interfere silently, such as prolactin and cortisol. High prolactin destroys desire, while elevated cortisol from constant stress blocks the entire erection process. In other words, when your internal chemistry is chaotic, the penis is the first to show it. Understanding this mechanism is essential for restoring performance, because you begin addressing the real root of the problem. If this content is opening your eyes to something you may never have considered, leave a like and subscribe to follow the next steps that make a real difference. How to fix hormonal imbalances and restore potency. The first step to restoring hormonal balance is understanding that your body responds directly to what you do every day. Regular sleep, for example, is one of the most powerful factors for naturally boosting testosterone. When you sleep poorly, your body reduces hormone production and increases cortisol, the stress hormone that sabotages your erection. Small nighttime routine adjustments, like avoiding screens before bed and keeping consistent sleep schedules, already create a real impact on your potency. Your body can only produce real testosterone when you give it the right environment. Nutrition also plays a crucial role in this process. Eat more foods rich in zinc, magnesium, and healthy fats, all essential for hormone production. Strength training, weightlifting, or bodyweight exercises naturally increases testosterone. In some cases, medical follow-up may identify deeper imbalances and propose specific strategies, but even this initial adjustment already transforms your energy and erections completely. Reason 3. Psychological factors and their silent impact on erections. The third reason erections decline is psychological, and it is often the most underestimated by men. Anxiety, fear of failure, excessive pressure, and even past experiences create a mental block that prevents the body from responding as it should. When the mind goes into alert mode, blood simply doesn't flow to the penis properly. It's like trying to accelerate a car with the parking brake on. Many men think it's all in their head and ignore the problem, but that's precisely the mistake that prolongs insecurity and worsens performance. This psychological impact can develop gradually until you begin noticing that you're overthinking during the moment of intimacy. Sometimes, a single failure creates the domino effect. You become tense, your mind locks up, and your body doesn't follow. This creates a vicious cycle that only breaks when you understand the process and remove the pressure from performance. The good news is that this block does not define you, and it can be fixed. How to overcome mental blocks and restore confidence. The first step to overcoming psychological blocks is to shift your focus away from performance and back to the experience itself. When you create a lighter environment without pressure or expectations, your body responds much more naturally. Simple breathing techniques, for example, help reduce anxiety immediately, allowing blood flow to return to normal. When you control your breathing, you calm your mind, and when your mind slows down, your body follows. This small change can completely transform the moment. Another powerful strategy is building confidence outside of sexual activity. The more you improve your self-esteem, the more secure you feel during intimacy. Exercising, maintaining healthy social interactions, and engaging in hobbies that bring satisfaction all increase your sense of control. And when you feel in command, your erection responds with much more stability. This positive cycle rebuilds confidence and breaks the fear of failure. If this mental step already brought you important clarity, leave a like and subscribe to keep learning how to strengthen your mind and your performance. Lifestyle changes that boost erections quickly. Certain lifestyle changes have an almost immediate impact on erection quality, and many men don't realize how much this matters. The first is increasing daily movement. It doesn't have to be anything extreme. Walking more, taking stairs, or doing small active breaks throughout the day. This simple increase in circulation leaves your body more oxygenated and improves sexual response. When you move more, your heart pumps better, your vascular system works more efficiently, and your performance improves without you even noticing. Another powerful change is adjusting your diet to reduce inflammation in the body. Cutting excess sugar, fried foods, and ultra-processed products reduces insulin resistance and quickly improves circulation. At the same time, Including vegetables, fruits, high-quality proteins, and healthy fats gives your body the right fuel for a firm erection. The male body responds extremely well to these small changes, and within a few weeks, you feel more energy, more potency, and more stability. Common mistakes men make that worsen erections. One of the most common mistakes is believing the solution lies only in quick stimulants. Many men resort to instant solutions without realizing they're only masking the real problem. This creates psychological dependence and prevents the body from functioning naturally again. Another mistake is ignoring clear signs from the body: extreme fatigue, accumulated stress, poor nutrition, and bad sleep. When you ignore these warnings, your erection pays the price, often silently, until the decline becomes obvious. Another common misconception is believing age is the main villain. The truth is that most cases of erectile decline have nothing to do with aging, but rather with bad habits accumulated over time. Many men accept the decline as inevitable, when in reality, they could be enjoying a much stronger sex life. When you stop making these mistakes, your erection improves faster than you imagine. Advanced strategies to maintain stronger, longer erections. Once you've corrected the basic factors, a set of advanced strategies can further maximize erection firmness. One of them is specific pelvic floor training, which strengthens the muscles responsible for keeping blood trapped inside the penis. With regular exercises, you increase retention capacity and naturally prolong erection duration. Another strategy is monitoring cardiovascular health more closely through checkups, identifying issues before they affect performance. The more you stay ahead of the problem, the stronger your body responds. Another powerful tool is the intelligent use of gradual arousal techniques. Instead of going straight to the act, increasing stimulation gradually improves blood flow and activates erectile mechanisms more completely. Additionally, developing a consistent self-care routine, from hydration to stress management, creates an internal environment ideal for stable erections. This combination of strategies transforms your performance and puts you in complete control of your potency. If this advanced content showed you paths you didn't know before, leave a like and subscribe to take advantage of every new step toward your best version. Now that you understand the 3 main reasons your erections decline and all the practical ways to fix each one, it's clear that restoring your potency is not something distant. When you improve circulation, balance your hormones, and strengthen your mind, your body responds in surprising ways. Rigidity returns, confidence grows, and your intimate life transforms. None of this requires magic solutions, only knowing exactly where to act. And today, you already know, the turning point begins the moment you decide to apply what you learned here. The most important thing is understanding that erections are a direct reflection of your overall health. The better you take care of your body and your routine, the better it responds when you need it most. Every small adjustment builds a bigger result over time. If you apply these steps consistently, you'll notice a real difference in your potency. If this video helped you see your body differently, like it now and subscribe to keep receiving content that elevates your performance to the highest level.